Previously on Quest for Competence.
You have, in fact, performed the duty that I hired you for. That is excellent. He just holds his hand out in your direction.
You want us to pull your finger now?
We're not going to curse my friend. No, Moog.
Give Moog ring.
You can have the bracelets. I don't care what you do with them. We are the daughters of Irandis. We are dedicated to defending and protecting women across the land. She at least believes that the guy isn't really the mayor and that he has trapped the rightful heir to the throne and needs the gem to get the money.
Hey everybody, I'm Judy Black, author of mostly Dungeons & Dragons type stuff. My most recent work is the short and sweet intro module, which is just a very punny, ridiculous, you get to fight pies, sort of welcome to Dungeons & Dragons. You can find that on the DM's Guild, which also has a ton of other great stuff. And I play Gigi the Necromancer on this adventure, let's say.
Hi, everybody. I am the one, the only, the R.E. Carr, author of urban fantasy, science fiction, and horror comedy. I sometimes even write books with the one and only Rick Walteri, of which our recent book, Deviant Dark Dryads, is available now. And pretty soon, I'm blowing up the Shingles universe with The Final Girl coming out in August. When I am not destroying things, I am destroying things here as Hilda Swington, the reformed cannibal and druid.
Hi, everybody. I'm Teresa Glover. I'm the author of the Caitlin Kelly Monster Hunter series with Falstaff Books and also an editor at Falstaff Books. When I am not doing those type things, you can generally find me running around conventions anytime between like January and November with an occasional appearance in December. In this travesty of an adventure that we're on, I am Trincairn Vinetangler, and if you're not careful, I will end up with you in my downline in one of the many delightful MLMs that I'm involved in.
Hey everyone, my name is Rick Gualtieri and I play Moog Face Eater, elf murderer extraordinaire. In real life, I write several series, including The Tome of Bill, The Hybrid of High Moon, Tales of the Crypto Hunter. There's very few people named Rick Gualtieri, and there's even fewer of them out there writing stuff, so if you find a book by one, chances are it's mine.
Hey y'all, I'm Misty Massey. I'm not going to call myself the one and only because there's a whole lot of Misty Masseys, surprisingly, on the internet, but I am the only one who is writing the Mad Kestrel series of pirate fantasy adventures. I am an editor for Falstaff and for Lore Seekers Press and for Mocha Memoirs Press, and today, when I'm hanging around with these folks, I play Anwir Crow, the sexy, seductive thief who wants to get in your pockets or your pants or maybe both. He's not picky.
And I am John Hartness, founder and publisher of Falstaff Books and the author of Quincy Harker Demon Hunter, Bubba the Monster Hunter, The Black Knight Chronicles, and multiple other things. I am also the founder of the Saga Genre Fiction Writing Conference, tickets for which are on sale right now at sagaconference.com. And I suppose that I am the navigator of this nerd brigade. And when last we left our heroes, they wanted me to tell you that you only have a few weeks left to order your tickets for Authors and Dragons Con 2023 in Portland, August 11th through 13th. So get your ass over to authorsanddragons.com and buy those tickets. You have already missed the window for the discounted room block, so you screwed yourself on that one. Don't screw yourself again. I mean, okay, do. I don't care. screw who you want to screw as long as there's consent. No catfishing.
You had to bring up catfish today of all days. Do you not care of my trauma, you evil, evil voice from above?
No, not a bit.
All I heard was screwing, and Anwar's like, "Can we talk about this?"
He's an editor. He doesn't care about trauma.
So when last we left our heroes, they were sleeping. And when last we left these idiots, they were also taking a long rest after getting a brand new outlook on the quest that they had been given from the mayor about their quest for the gem of Fumark.
And
And
we upgraded our George to a Georgie.
Georgette.
yes, you now have a Georgette,
Georgina.
Georgina,
Georgina, yeah.
and who looks an awful lot like George. But, dwarves.
It's a dwarf thing.
So, as you awaken, there's a spread of breakfast laid out for you, and yes, Rachel.
Was there any bathing overnight? I'm just asking for no apparent reason. Not that I would be like hiding as a dormouse and stalking to see if any particular people took a bath.
Moog.
Any of you that wanted to bathe can bathe. So,
Ooh.
if you wanted a dormouse to peep on you, you had the opportunity to provide that environment.
Did anyone provide that environment?
Smoog smells like the festering blood of his enemies. This is a good smell.
Anwar was happy to wash his hair and all his crevices and whatnot, so you never know who you're going to meet with your clothes off.
That's true.
Okay.
Karen slept so hard she doesn't remember what happened in the last 24 hours.
That's fair.
Strangely enough, when Trinkaren awoke, there was a bucket on her head. I assume you took that off at some point.
Yes, I immediately took that off and wondered where the hell that came from because, that only happens when I drink tequila.
Yeah.
Moog makes it a point at breakfast time to once again activate his wondrous ring.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Oh, low.
Do you remember the word?
Fandangulus. Stupid word.
All right, buddy, roll me a D100.
23.
Okay. All of a sudden, Moog begins to rise into the air. You're going to be rising at a rate of 5 feet per round.
We are
Four.
indoors, yes?
Yes, you are currently indoors.
Okay, good. Oh, good.
Rick, roll me a D4.
Yes. Moog is ascending to murder the gods.
It's a Moog balloon.
If you're that full of gas, you probably need more fiber in your diet.
1.
I think less fiber, seriously, less fiber. And I eat a plant-based diet.
I think we need to tie something to his foot.
You'll be rising at the rate of 5 feet per round for the next 3 rounds, unless someone decides to anchor you.
Are there little pastries or something for breakfast, or little cut cookies or?
I will grab Moog's leg.
Not that leg.
No.
No, just the leg. Actually, I'll use my Moog balloon and keep him
Moog
from
balloon.
sticking to the ceiling.
And I'm taking the little
99.
cakes and throwing them at him to see if he can catch them in his mouth.
Let us go outside and find birds so that Moog can fly after them and murder them mid-flight.
All right.
Yeah,
Are
Hilda's
you
just
just
gonna
gonna-
pull the Moog balloon down. I'm just holding a Moog balloon.
Okay. You don't want to tie anything to the Moog balloon. You're just gonna
Only
hold it.
18 seconds.
Yeah, I
Not
didn't
that
tell you
long.
how long you're going to be afloating.
Well, I don't know. I haven't had enough time to consider bondage. I'm just holding his leg, which is about to become unintentionally hilarious. Wishing he wore a kilt.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
after I assume you'd like to eat breakfast, and then
Oh, of course.
Is breakfast plant-based?
there's a bunch of fruit and shit.
I will glare and make many an offhand comment about what animal meats due to one's virility, while looking pointedly at the rogue.
Bacon
Are
is
there
delicious.
grapes?
No,
I have the
Oh.
grapes, if there are any.
there are no grapes. There's cantaloupe and shit.
Ooh, sliced up cantaloupe? I'm throwing the cantaloupe at Moog. Catch, Moog, catch!
I, Gouger clan, have tradition of eating innards of squirrel before much vigorous mating.
Ew.
I'm not throwing that at him. That's gross.
No.
I am a vegan. I am a vegan. I do not need to get laid enough to go murder a squirrel. I am a vegan. Where's the meditato?
How the hell do you think you make other vegans? All right. As you finish breakfast, Moog's still floating.
Yeah.
It's getting really annoying eating one-handed.
Behold Moog's power as Moog looks down upon you all.
Sweetie, no. Do we need to tie a rope around him or something? Or, I mean, I've got
We really
leggings,
do.
but they'll stretch, and I'd really not rather waste them.
If anyone is tying up Moog, I will volunteer as tribute. Because I'm
Oh.
taller, of course.
Sure.
Sweetie, I wasn't going to attempt to take him from you. He is all yours to tie up.
I mean, having him up there does help the ambiance because you can't smell him quite as much.
Are you implying that orcish-like aromas are offensive?
I'm saying that they're not my jam.
Good.
Duly noted.
Moog means to cause much offense.
Toe jam
Mission
isn't my jam
accomplished.
either, so, you know.
Are they your toes?
I will
Not up there.
use one of my leather ropes to hold my Moog balloon so that I can at least eat breakfast with two hands.
Okay.
Do you
You
want
now
anything
have
up there?
A Moog on a rope.
Moog is too busy looking down upon you.
I thought you were vegan.
I'm handing him cantaloupe.
You're using leather ropes?
It's plant leather. It's plant leather.
Okay.
Mushroom based.
Nice catch.
I believe you.
It was
I was
totally
confused.
not skinned and repurposed from that gnomish incident or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's
course not.
mushroom based. Definitely subterranean.
Most people just carry hemp rope, you know? So I was just curious when you said leather, but
Let's not kink shame.
We do not waste anything in the forest.
Finish eating so we may leave. Perhaps Moog will spot elves float below, and he will rain death upon them.
I fling
Or
another
bees.
piece of cantaloupe at Moog's head.
You realize I'm under him, right? If cantaloupe hits my face, I may rage.
But you're vegan!
And also not barbarian.
That too.
That
You
too.
want to test the bear this morning? Some of us didn't get the most sleep.
I mean,
Really?
I slept so hard, I have no idea what's going on today. I mean, I just feel
Oh, that-
out of it.
Sorry about the bucket.
We didn't do the bucket. The bucket did itself.
I mean, that only happens when I drink tequila. I mean, I told y'all not to give me
Yeah.
tequila.
That might have been hit by a bear ass. I'm sorry about that.
Whose bear's ass?
BEAR.
Oh,
BEAR.
That really
Yes.
doesn't make it any better.
no. Yeah,
Does
I
if the
know
bucket
some
fell
bears.
on your head.
I know some bears and I love them, but they can keep their asses to themselves.
So does anyone know where this damn temple is and how to get there?
Yeah, it's
If
in
it is through the
Ragapul.
woods, I mean, I would know those paths, but do we have to go to more urban health?
Let's go to Ragavale and kill goddess of tyrant lizards.
Killing a god does
Tyrant
sound like a
lizard?
fun diversion, but I want to get paid first.
So, off to Ragapul.
Yes.
Yep.
As long as we know the way and don't have to ask for directions or anything, because that would be really embarrassing, have ADHD bear lead the way.
New stupid dwarf can lead us.
Yeah.
Am I still
Have you let go of the Moog balloon?
Fuck no!
You are in charge of the Moog balloon.
Then yes, you're still holding the Moog balloon.
Trincairn
Yeah,
looks at her
you-
and who the hell are you?
By the way, I should have asked for consent tying you up, but you don't seem to care.
Georgina comes in, asks if you're all ready to leave. Why is he?
It's what he does. Just don't ask
Honestly,
too
I
many
don't care.
questions. Good, we'll get along fine.
I don't care. I'm getting paid to take you to Ragaful.
I blame the
Not
cantaloupe.
If
He
one
ate
more
cantaloupe and
cantaloupe
he went
seed
floating
hits
up.
me.
well, Georgina starts eating cantaloupe. It's not working.
Mm,
Apparently, it only works on orcs who have been turned into elves.
that must be it.
Don't think about anything anyone says.
If you think too hard, you'll get a brain cramp.
She leads you to the outskirts of the city, and you head off on the trail to Ragaful.
Is it nice and wooded and peaceful?
Most of the time, yeah. And after most of a day's travel, you find yourselves at a path through the woods. And as you come upon this little area, Moog's spell finally fades, and he floats gently down to the ground. It's been about 11 hours of floating
That's
Moog.
so much.
Oh my god, so
So
I've been
much
like a little
walking.
kid at a carnival with just a floating moog for 11 hours?
Yep.
This is
Apparently.
awesome.
It was awesome, except for the time when Moog had to pee.
Look, I've probably wild shaped into a panda. They do headstands when they pee. This is nothing to a druid.
Wouldn't you like to fly in your Moogaful balloon?
99 Moog balloons.
Yep, I already sang that under my breath. I may have muted, but yeah, we have the 99 moog balloons.
Yeah, they both went over like a moog balloon.
Yeah.
Can I have my rope back, or do you just want to stay tied up? I'm just asking.
Oh my.
Alrighty. You are on a trail. What would you like to do?
Walk.
Let's continue on the trail.
Alrighty.
Anything?
I would like to make a perception
I was about to
check
say.
because
Is anything, it's a
Well,
natural
please.
zone. Go forth and appreciate nature and roll perception because I don't trust shit.
Well, that's good.
Shit you can trust. Shit never attack anyone.
Actually, no, we're not going there.
You should have control of your token, Rachel.
I do now.
One time,
All right.
Moog father set him aside. Be like, for there is no one in this world you can trust. Not men, not women, not beasts. Then he took big dump and held it up and said, this you can trust.
Ew.
it's a beautiful moment.
I
Thanks.
feel enlightened.
Moog's still not sure what lesson was. Father was drunk.
I was so distracted by the riddle of shit that I rolled a natural 1 and noticed nothing.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
I
got a
also-
2, so as well.
I rolled a 5 because it grossed me out.
Yeah. Y'all see a trail.
Yeah, it's a trail.
Moog rolls up 4 because he's too caught up in his own story.
In his own shit.
He's high on his own
We are
shit.
all going to die. Clearly, we are in the woods and everything is safe. And I'm no longer dragging a moog balloon, so.
Aw.
If there's something to notice, apparently I noticed it.
Hey, someone sees.
Yeah. Not from where you are. There's not anything for you to notice.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Keep walking.
Yep. Keep going.
I can't
Yep.
move. I'm stuck on the trail.
You should be able to move now.
There we go. Now I'm moving. La 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 la.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
Stuck on the trail. You have died of dysentery.
Ew.
Wait, didn't somebody
After
die
hearing
of
the shit
dysentery last
story,
time?
we're gonna die of dysentery.
God, no. We're all going to roll horribly next time, too.
I spent long enough in the bucket that I kind of forgot that I need to stay towards the back of the crowd.
As you come around the bend, you see a man standing in front of a wagon. He has stopped. He has chocked the wheels. He has opened the sides of the wagon, and your general shopkeeper style stuff is on display.
Where's
All right.
Georgina?
Georgina is not. Georgina is ignoring you.
Okay.
That's smart.
I mean, that's
Greetings, merchant human. Tell us why we should listen to you and not kill you and have witch woman bring you back as walking corpse.
You could start with hello, Moog.
I think he did.
That was hello.
The baffled and slightly terrified merchant is just kind of staring at you. I have things, sell things. Would you like to buy things and not kill me?
What
That
kind of
'Cause-
things
depends.
do you have?
Do you murder innocent animals and defile the land as a general principle?
Say no. Say no.
No,
Then
Good
I
move.
will look at your things.
it's general store kind of crap. There's a couple of healing potions, just your basic,
Mm.
just your basic healing potions, but otherwise it is the same kind of stuff you would expect to find at a general store.
Do you get a lot of business here in the middle of nowhere? Are there other people coming that may be defiling the wilds that we can go kill instead?
I think that it's entirely possible that there may be people here that you can attempt to kill.
Well,
I have fun.
I'm not
And
typically.
And that is when three other people come out of the woods, and everyone should roll initiative.
wait, is one of them an elf?
Yes, one of them is indeed an elf.
Oh, Moog, look forward to defiling you.
And not a sexy boy elf?
Moog rolls a 22.
Mm-hmm.
Hilda rolls a 15.
Karen apparently clicked twice, but the first one was a 13.
All right, the bad guys roll a 20. All righty, so Moog, buddy, pal,
Yeah.
whole bunch of people just came out of the woods. It appears that a couple of them look like fighters, and one looks like a spellcaster. And the merchant has drawn a rapier.
All right. Let's see here.
Hmm.
Moog will step up to here, and this merchant. Fuck this guy. All right, so I'm gonna do booming blade on the merchant.
All right.
Boom.
And tell the folks at home what the hell that does.
All right, booming blade. You brandish a weapon, blah blah blah. You know, I make some attacks on him.
And it goes boom.
So it's a farting sword.
Basically, he takes thunder damage if I hit him, and then if he moves, he takes additional thunder damage.
All righty. But you have to hit him.
Yes, which that comes next. Now comes the pain.
All right.
First attack is a 26.
That's going to hit.
All right, that's for 10 points of slashing. And the second attack comes in at a 24.
That will, strangely enough, also hit.
All right, that's
Very
13
nice.
slashing. And, all right, so he'll take 23 points of slashing and 2 points of thunder. And yeah, and I think this 6 is if he moves, that's how much thunder damage he takes. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Sounds good.
Mhm.
Next up would be, oh, look, the bad guys get to play. So, first, the merchant is not happy with you, Moog. He is going to take a shot at you. The first shot is a 9, the second is a 14, and his third attack is a 16. Do any of those hit you?
Move stands there and laughs as they all miss pathetically.
He turns to a very large, green-skinned man behind him and says, Grog, meet Moog. Grog, kill Moog. And a half-orc comes charging up and takes.
That is
That's
Hildy. Wrong one. I have green skin.
Grog is stupid.
well, he'll come right over and take a shot. And he is as inept with his great axe as the other guy is with his sword. The the mohawked man standing next to them just kind of sighs. All right, fine. Does an 18 hit you?
Oddly enough, it does, but as a reaction, I cast Shield, which makes it miss.
All right. So he takes his shot. You cast shield as reaction, and his scimitar just clang. And he kind of shakes his hands a little bit and looks very confused. So the spellcaster, she takes a few steps back.
Flee for your life so that Moog may chase you.
And she's going to
That's
fire
not how it
off
works.
a few arcane bursts at you.
All right.
And all of them will miss wildly. Wow. The bad guys can't roll for shit.
Moog's
Excellent.
standing there like, is there breeze blowing or something? Are you aiming at invisible person next to Moog?
Wow. You're such a dick, Moog. Like, just an impressive level of asshole. It's now Georgina's turn. And because she's only been with you guys a very short time, she doesn't hate you yet. And as such, she will run up and take her shot at the merchant with her warhammer. And she will take a shot at the lead merchant, and she will pop him for 9. And the merchant has now had the ever-loving piss knocked out of him and is not happy with any of you. Hilda, your turn.
Thunder, 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 thunder wave. I've wanted to use that theme song for a while. I am going to cast Thunder Wave.
I
Okay.
can't even make fun of it because I would make that same joke.
Which, in a 20-foot cube,
Centered
or sorry, 15-foot
where?
cube, on, well, actually, since it's a cube, it's sort of right behind these 3 people,
So
technically.
your
So I'm
origin.
basically putting it at the point of this stick so that the 3 people that I want to kill are targeted rather than the people I may want to kill in the future.
Seems reasonable.
DC 14 Constitution save, or they will take 22 damage.
Et voila.
Oh, there we go. Yes, that would be the
Ooh.
point. Thank you.
Wow.
That is
I'm hitting
impressive.
everybody. So yes,
Fancy.
it is a 4th level cast. All unsecured objects will also be flung back at least 10 feet. And an audible boom can be heard for 300 feet. Anything with enhanced hearing will be deafened.
Oh, look at those. Look at those con saves.
So the spellcaster and the merchant take half damage, and everybody else takes full damage. So that's
Yes.
22 there,
Check if there's any
11
other...
there. Wizard. Wow, spellcasters are so squishy.
Yes, they
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Could
that's why we back up.
are.
yeah, and
Didn't back up enough.
that's gonna send this guy 10 feet this way and this guy 10 feet this way.
Oh yes, they're also pushed 10. Anyone who fails is pushed 10 feet away from me.
No, they're pushed 10 feet
away.
from the origin point of
Oh,
the
10
spell.
feet. Yeah, so they're going to
Oh.
be.
Mm.
Yeah,
That should
so
get some
that
attacks of
Whee!
opportunity.
The merchant doesn't move.
the merchant made a save.
Damn it.
Okay.
So, and they won't really get attacks of opportunity because these people are literally flying. They're not taking steps
yeah.
to where someone could respond.
Why kill when you can overkill?
Yeah. But no one's dead. So,
I will also, since this person has moved after casting it, I'm moving back to this hill area. Is it a hill or is it just
it's
like I
just
can? So it's sloped enough that I can move a little further back
yes, but by moving, you will provoke an attack of opportunity from the merchant.
because he wasn't knocked down. I
Right.
will accept that risk to not get pinchered between the orc and the merchant next round.
Well, he nat 1'd his attack, so apparently he was so rattled by the thunder wave that he lost his grip on his short sword and it dug into the dirt. He missed so badly. So
I mean, it was impressive.
it was the last time we heard thunder like that. It was after Moog had chili.
Dear God. This is now going to be known as the Moog Chili spell.
No, it really won't.
You say that now. I'm done.
All right, Trincarin.
Well, you know what happens after a really loud rock concert? You have them
Get laid.
dropping the, well, yeah, that too, but they have to drop the bass at some point. So I'm about to drop that mace on that spellcaster.
All right.
Yeah.
All about that mace.
Hell yeah.
We have
Okay,
turned
that's
this fight into a concert
Hell
without
yeah.
a bard.
where are you and where is the spellcaster?
I am the squishy little green person way over here on the side of the trail.
I
can't
don't
make
know
I
that
can't
you
make my
can
ping.
get there.
It
You could
has
just
it has a 60-foot range.
Finish off the merchant.
Oh,
okay.
sorry,
Oh,
the
you're
spiritual
you're
weapon.
using
The spiritual weapon.
spiritual
Sorry, I
weapon.
clicked the wrong one.
Ah,
Sorry.
okay.
Yep. That was the one I meant to click.
Cool. Yes, by casting spiritual weapon you can
Yes.
in fact hit the
That's what I was trying
spellcaster.
to do. Yes. And the weapon itself shows up as a mace. That's why.
And
Got it.
somehow
Yeah.
rolled the exact same thing, which I think was amazing.
Yeah,
Hey,
usually
meant
when
to
you all
be.
roll the exact same thing, it's like a 6.
Yeah.
So, good
Mhm.
job. All right, you have maced the spellcaster for 8.
Sweet.
She
that's-
looks around and she's like, Dafa, what? All right, I see how it is.
What happened?
I mean, you can
Yeah,
hide, but it's not going to help.
but you can't run.
That's right.
Gigi,
Oh, right.
it is now your turn.
I would like to toll the dead at the merchant. It has a 60-foot range, but I'm also going to step it back so Gary and Mademoiselle Conchi can step in front of me.
Absolutely. I mean, if I had a Mademoiselle Crunchy to hide behind, I would too. All right, so what does Toll the Dead do?
So I point at the merchant, and the sound of bells fill the air around it, and the merchant needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
What is your spell DC?
15, please.
Well, the merchant is not all that wise, and he's very confused. He heard thunder, now he hears bells, and he's just like, I don't know what's going on. Except that
seriously.
now his head hurts. So
2d12, and I roll a 6. 2d12, and I roll 6.
well, it was impressive up till then.
6 necrotic damage.
Well, he is necrotized,
Ew.
but he is still up. He is not happy, but he is still up. Moog, we come
Excuse
back
me.
around. Yeah. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Onweir. You rolled
Yeah.
so low, I forgot.
It was a 12. Anyway, can I have a turn?
I don't know. You want to do something?
Yay.
Yes.
Okay, then yes, you can have a turn.
Okay. Okay. I want to try grapple. I'm standing next to the merchant, and so I want to grapple him. What is that
Grapple.
bad? Hey,
No,
don't
That's
know where.
that's Sai.
excellent.
You made a DM use
Just
the
kill
grappling
the
rules.
guy.
Damn.
I don't know what to
Okay.
click though.
Neither does anyone. That's why nobody ever uses grapple.
Well, just
I resemble that remark.
I can I can do athletics or some things, or
Yes,
how's that?
you are gonna
Athletics?
try and so you will
Yeah.
make the athletics check, and then they can make either athletics or acrobatics to get away.
Okay.
So
So
yes.
it's
So
contested abilities.
here I go. What is it? What is it? Is
Here
it
you
coming
go.
up?
Oh my gosh, tension is
Oh
building.
Jesus.
Oh!
Okay, with a
Oh.
nat 20, he's not getting away. I don't care what the hell. All right, if he gets a nat 20, he gets away.
Right.
But
Then they're just locked in an embrace.
yeah. But of course, the stat blocks for monsters don't actually give us their skills, so we're just gonna
It would be either just a strength or dex, yeah.
yeah.
No.
But yeah, just an opposed dex and no joy. He is grappled. You have wrapped your arms around him and he cannot move. He can't benefit from any kind of aid of movement, and he's got disadvantage on attacks.
Okay, and I'm telling him you need to call off your people. This is all a misunderstanding. I know you really didn't mean to attack us, so just tell your people to stand down right now. And I'm
Go
holding
fuck
on.
yourself, dude.
No.
I'm not just gonna pillage. I'm not just gonna steal your shit. We're gonna pillage your corpses too. And
Hmm.
Bob over there, he kind of jerks his head towards the half orc. Bob is gonna defile your corpse like no corpse has ever been defiled before.
As tempting as that sounds, um, yeah, I look at everybody else and yell, "Anybody want to come stab this guy?"
You will get advantage on attacks against the enthusiastically hugged merchant. And Moog,
All right, well, whoever can take an op attack against me can have one, because Moog cannot resist going after this elf.
I don't
okay.
think you can take an attack of opportunity while being bear hugged by a randy rogue.
No,
You
but the
can't.
other guy sure can. The mohawked thug can take a shot.
So not the corpse fucker.
No, the corpse fucker is over there headed towards Trincairn. Um, yeah, so Moog, you'll take 6 slashing.
What did he hit?
Huh?
What AC?
24.
Okay. Oh, okay. 6 slashing,
Yeah,
not a big deal.
and 10 poison.
Oh, yikes.
Okay.
And now you can absolutely go after the elf.
All right, so I will cast Booming Blade on her. 2 attacks with Orphan Splitter. A 17 and a nat 20.
All right. The 17 will also hit. So that's
11 plus 23
34.
slashing. Plus 5 thunder damage. Is she still up?
oh god no. Oh god no.
No?
No. As that second attack lands, the blade booms, and it's not just now Orphan Splitter, it's now Skull Splitter, because her head parts like that Botticelli Venus on a half shell painting, only really gross. Yeah.
An offering to you, Anjarak, and your ever-boiling cauldron of blood.
So yeah,
Spellcaster soup.
she did. Oh yeah.
All right. Well, that was satisfying.
There ain't even enough left of her to put one of Drew's red X's on top of.
Oh no, no, I'm not
Oh,
done with that. I'm
Lord.
not done with her yet.
Oh God.
Oh Lord.
Okay. You have
There
a
was
bonus
defilement
action, I
about to be happening,
suppose.
so
No, I'm good. I already did my I actually technically that booming blade is
Booming
the bonus
blade was
action.
your.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Defilement shall wait another round.
Yes. I believe Georgina is next up. No, the bad guys are next up.
Yeah, bad guys are on 20.
So, the merchant is first going to try and escape. So, Misty, roll me an acrobatics to hold on, or athletics, whichever you prefer.
athletics. I'll go acrobatics this time.
He rolls an 18 on his dex to escape.
Ooh,
Okay, he slips from your
no.
grasp.
He's a wiggly little sucker.
Well, thieves, they do tend to be elusive.
Yeah, I know.
Agile.
And he does not get because he had to get loose, he doesn't get his full attack or any movement, but he will get 2 shots at you. They will be punches as opposed to his sword because, well, he dropped his sword.
Okay. Not the
You're
face.
welcome.
Well, the first shot is a 26
Ow.
for 4.
Okay.
And the second is a nat 1 on his other punch, which kind of spins him completely around, giving anyone who takes a shot at him the rest of this round advantage.
Ooh.
Next up, Corpse Defiler is headed for Trincarin because, well, he got shoved towards you.
Nice.
Well, I mean, clearly it's destiny because his skin is just terrible, and I can help him with that.
Well, he nails a nat 20 on you with his first great axe shot. And does an 18 hit you?
Well, I don't like that.
No, it does not.
All right. Well, the nat 20 does.
Yeah.
And that's going to get you for. God damn.
I mean, look, you bastard, I was just trying to help.
The good news is he only nails you for 16.
Only. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And now he's going to choose to use
Oh,
his battle
gentle
cry,
boot.
which is his once per day special ability.
Love
And
tap.
each creature within 30 feet of him that is his party. So the merchant and this guy and this guy, they will have an advantage on their next attacks. And he gets to then take an attack as a bonus action.
Bastard.
A 23.
It does hit, yes.
Yeah. For 22.
Okay, well, I'm in some trouble here.
Well, the good news is that if you live until Georgina's turn, that's why we have a cleric.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh my god.
yeah,
Mm.
exactly. You need
Ugh.
you bring a cleric
That is
to
not
save
what
a
I meant to
cleric.
do. Yeah, for real. Okay,
Um,
To help the
my thing
cleric.
just disappeared.
Gotta have 2 clerics.
what, dude?
Um,
Mm-hmm.
What
yeah,
the
my
hell?
token, I have no idea. It just disappeared. Yeah, I
Tell us
don't
about it.
know.
Of course, out of the whole goddamn game.
I I really don't know what happened.
She
I
went
was
back
trying
from
to
the Karen said, I did not sign up
Yeah.
for this. I'm leaving.
She teleported to talk to Gigi's husband. There we go.
There. She's back.
I don't.
For real.
Yeah. Jesus. I don't know what
Yeah, I
kind of
really have
temporal
no
distortion
idea what
shit you were
happened.
pulling, but
Yeah, no clue.
She had to go make sure that fight was done.
Yeah.
yeah.
The-
I mean,
yeah, I
look,
said the
there's the
tokens are
whole
being
there's
real
my
weird
ineptitude, and then
today.
there's this shit, and I think this shit
Yeah,
is.
I thought it was just me, but no, I
I
feel so
thought it was
much
just
better.
me, but now Mr. Mohawk is going to come charging at Moog because he's that stupid. All right, so he'll take a shot. Wow, Moog,
Yes.
he nat
Oh,
one both attacks on you.
Did he hit himself at this point?
Roll a d20. He might have murdered himself.
Nah, Drew ain't GM in this game. The
Ah.
triple nat 20, but double nat 20, you get a full attack on his ass. If he's going to be that
Get him.
inept,
Full attack?
take your shot. Yeah, you can't cast Booming Blade,
Okay.
but you can take your full
Attack or full action?
attack.
Okay. Just so we're clear. All right, then. 14.
No, that's not
Oh,
going to
well.
get you there. Oh well, it's a good try. Good try. Better than we could say about him. Now, Georgina is going to see that her cleric friend here is leaking dramatically,
Yes. And is very unhappy about
and
it.
she will cast a
Where is she
third
on the map?
level. I don't know. It's more wonky
Hand
token
wavy 'em.
bullshit.
She's in the ether with Gigi's husband.
Yeah.
I keep I pop over to D&D Beyond to look at my spells, and then when I come back and roll 20, somebody's gone. What?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I have added
I'm like, what is
Georgina
that?
back onto this damn map like 4 times. There, let's see how long she
Oh my
sticks
god.
now. I hate computers.
Yes. Thanks.
This is incredible.
Yeah. Welcome to Quest for Competence. We are not being successful.
No. Mm-mm.
But Georgina
be
does
pissed.
heal you
No.
for 10.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm feeling a little better. Still leaking profusely, but
Yeah, well. Now it's not quite as much urine, it's mostly just blood.
exactly.
Alrighty. I have no goddamn. Hilda, I think it's your turn.
It is. It's my turn, and hey, Tree Karen, would you like to
Yes.
stop bleeding?
I would really love to stop bleeding, please.
Take 19 points of health back then.
Well, thank you.
Casting healing or cure wounds.
Thank you.
Can you? I don't know if it's the one spell. If Shillelagh is your bonus cantrip as a druid,
One
can
spell.
I? It's still one spell. Okay, so I will.
One spell per turn.
All right, then I will cure this person, and that's all I can do.
Yeah, alrighty. Onweir,
Yes.
your prey that you were rampantly dry humping has escaped your
Has
grasp, but
he's
not
a-
your range.
okay, good. That was what I wanted to know.
Still
So,
standing right in front of you,
okay, then I'm
just not being
drawing a
hugged at the
sword
moment.
and yeah. He didn't want my love, he doesn't get my love. So,
Come and get your love. Yeah, 26 will hit.
okay. Yay. Oh.
Yeah, just click where it says rapier +1.
Ooh. 8.
All right. It's a hit, a palpable hit.
Yay.
Would you like to move or bonus action or any of that?
I will move out of the way a little bit. So,
Wait,
Just
wait,
Okay.
move that far. You're going to give him an op.
I'm what?
You're going to give him
You're
an
gonna
op
give an
attack.
attack.
Yeah, attack of
Oh,
opportunity.
Yeah. If you
how far
move
can?
out of,
That guy's almost dead. Finish him off.
Okay.
he's not
Oh,
that
is
close to dead.
fine. There.
Pep talk.
Yeah, you can take a
I will
step. You can
step
use your
back.
bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
Next up, Trinkarin. You're
Okay, so
bleeding a lot
um,
less.
yes, I'm bleeding a lot less. I'm pretty damn pissed off though. So first thing I'm gonna do is help out my friend Karen. I mean, sorry, Helga. Yeah, brain. Hello, and bless her for the help that she has just provided me.
You literally just blessed my heart mid-battle.
I did bless your heart with
Hashtag
everything I
But in
bless.
the
possibly
rare
can.
positive way.
Yes.
Yeah. And the rare positive.
Are you
Yes.
just giving it to her because you can get 3 people with that?
Am I in range to get everybody?
You can
yeah.
get
'Cause my
Georgina and you can get Onweir. You can't get to. Can you get to Moog?
No,
Probably
I don't
not.
think so.
okay, I'll do Georgina and Onweir as well. My
Okay.
measurement wasn't working on the roll 20.
What? Roll
And
20?
Roll 20.
Giving issues tonight?
right?
Don't know what you're
Right?
talking
That's
about.
On that crazy pants.
And
Crazy.
impossible.
and just because I am pissed off, we are also going to drop a spiritual weapon directly on Green Booger Face here, right in front of me,
Yep, because
because he's a
it
dick.
sticks around and you're not
Yep,
casting it, so you can you can
correct.
attack. A 22 will hit.
Wonderful. I'm putting the smackdown straight on his head, the pointy end of the mace and everything.
All right. He is he's looking a little wobbly. He's not very happy.
So
I
because
mean,
that
he's also a half-orc bandit. How fucking happy do you expect him to be? But
so because that comes up for me as a bonus action, can I disengage and step away from him? Or
you
is
can
that too
move,
much
but
stuff?
since you're not a rogue, you don't get the disengage.
Okay.
So yes, you can step back, but you will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Well, if he's woobly, I may just take my chances, especially since Hilda's right there.
Okay.
And I have blessed her.
You have blessed her.
Okay. We'll move on then.
Also, he missed wildly with his attack of opportunity. So,
Delightful.
where are you moving to?
Probably just behind Hilda over here once I get it to go.
Yeah, you can get there, no problem.
Okay. Yeah.
Gigi, what would you like to do?
Well, first, me and Mademoiselle Conchi and Gary are going to step a little bit back because I don't like people being close by. And then I'm gonna toll the dead at the green dude again. Well, I haven't told him yet, so I'm gonna tell him.
You done told the other dude though.
I told the other dude, but it wasn't very effective. So maybe tolling this guy will work out. A wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw on a half-orc fighter.
Don't say that, because that's when they're gonna roll good.
Like a 16.
Told you. Yeah, which succeeds.
Yeah. Does that mean he takes no damage or?
He takes no damage. It's a cantrip. I just like
okay.
a two. I just like a 2d12 damage cantrip. Like, who doesn't
Hell
like
yeah.
that?
Why do you think Fandango firebolted literally everything? Also, he was setting things on fire, which was the entire brand.
Mhm. Okay, well, that's it. That's all I got.
All
then-
right. Moog,
Just
All
we're
right.
back around to you as you're standing over the head-splitted corpse of a spellcaster, and there's a man with a mohawk trying to murder you.
Stupid haircut human. Moog give you last haircut of life.
At least I have hair.
Fuck you. All right, I will cast Booming Blade.
Yep.
And let's see here. Here comes Orphan Splitter. A 10 and an 18.
Well, the 10 does not hit.
Okay.
The 18 gets you there.
All right, so he takes 8 slashing and 5 thunder. And then I activate my action surge, which gives me a full other set of attacks.
All right. Well, fire when ready.
23 and 16.
Oh, he's deader than shit.
So he
Yeah.
takes 15 more.
Oh, yeah. No, you good. You good. He dead. It wasn't nearly as impressive as the melon exploding blow you heaped upon his spellcasting counterpart, but you do manage to orphan his children.
Bring more corpses for Moog to stand on.
Yeah.
Your interior
Moog?
decoration must be incredible.
Well, Moog, there's nothing alive around you. Would you like to move?
Uh,
Or you can stay there and fuck the corpses. Whatever.
you know, actually, come on. Why is it? Yeah, I'll come back to this dude because he's lived too long.
Okay. Well, it's now his turn, and he does not agree with you. So he's going to take his shot. He's not going to throw it away.
No show tunes.
He does snatch up his short sword. And I'm going to guess that a 10 and 13 do not hit you.
No.
But the 22 will probably at least give you a little scratch.
The 22 does hit.
Well, that's going to do 7 piercing and 3 poison.
Okie doke.
And look, there's a pissed off half orc next to a vegan half orc.
Who is always pissed off.
We're going to get some foul orc on orc action here.
Usually
And
you
this
have
is
to
the
pay
most
for
nat
that.
ones I've ever seen monsters roll.
Was he distracted by the magnificent green tits?
No, he just sucks.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Don't give him an excuse. He just is terrible.
Yeah. Also, we don't know if he's straight.
Valid.
So, yeah. But he misses wildly. He misses so wildly that if he had a friend in the world or one close by, he would possibly have injured said friend. And now, Georgina gets to take a shot. So she will swing at 15. Does not break AC on the half orc. So Georgina slams her warhammer into his armor, but she doesn't hit solidly enough to do any damage. And with her bonus action, she will mutter under her breath nasty things about half orcs. I mean, it's a bonus action. You can do whatever the hell you want with it.
I heard that.
Nah, she said it under her breath, specifically for your benefit. Hilda, it's your turn. There's a half orc. There's a half orc who's trying to kill you, and a dwarf that's insulting you.
Subtlety thy name is not Hilda Swington. I believe it's time to drop a moonbeam on his fat green ass.
Ooh, I love Moonbeam.
You spend a lot of time worrying about asses in this game.
Especially tonight.
Well, she's an ass gal. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay. So that's a DC 14 con save.
That it is.
Okay.
Look, she's frustrated. She had Moog in her hands and could do nothing.
Well, seemed like she did about that with this moonbeam too, because he made his save.
So he takes half, I believe.
All right. So
Let me just
half
double
of
check
7
that.
is 4.
Yes. He'll take half for
Yep.
succeeding.
So
Words are
yes,
hard.
Correct.
he looks up. Moon not out. Huh. Weird. Would you like to do anything else, Hilda?
I'd like to disengage.
Sure, I guess.
Moog's like, stop running away from enemies. That's not how enemies die.
That is
That
all.
Stay and die with honor!
That may be the most specifically accurate thing Moog's ever said. Alrighty. Onweir,
Yes,
what would you like to do?
I would like to um, step forward and slash at him with my rapier one more time, just to
Alrighty.
see what happens.
Woohoo! You should get advantage. You
Does
be
she have
flanking.
advantage?
Oh yeah,
I don't think you need much
I don't
advantage
think
with
I need
starting off with a 23. That's advantage enough right there. Roll damage.
It's a rolling. It's rolling. Come on, I rolled you.
Come on, roll 20. You can do it.
Put a little power to it.
Don't give it too much power, though. It's
There we
struggling
go.
already.
And 9.
Dang.
All right. He is.
No, but
Um.
with sneak attack.
Yeah. Don't you get sneak attack too because he's
Yeah, it's 27
engaged with?
total.
Yeah, but is that
Yeah.
a sneak attack since he can see me coming?
Yes, it is a
Yes.
sneak attack because he's
Oh.
engaged with one
Yeah.
of. He's within 5 feet of one of your party members.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
specific
okay.
rules for sneak attack.
Yeah,
Moog
Yeah,
is
not always.
very, very distracting.
Ain't he, though?
That's
Moog,
Hilda.
So-
really?
Basically, while he's trying not to die to Moog, you skewer him straight through his liver.
Yes. Do you want me to roll the damage of a sneak attack, or is 9 enough?
You did.
No, it's already there. It's
It is?
27.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't see. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my
Yep.
character sheet. Oh, there it is. Ha ha.
Yes, 9 was not enough. 27, however,
Is 27
drops
enough?
him like a hot. Drops him like it's hot.
Nice.
And I mean, it is, exertion, sweaty. It may be hot now, for all you know.
Yeah.
Trincairn. There's
Okay.
a half orc left.
Yep, and I'm just going to drop that mace on him again, because he really pissed me off. Damn it! He made me bleed a whole
Drop.
lot. Drop it. There we go.
Drop it like it's hot.
You know, if only someone had written a book that prominently featured dubstep in the plot.
I know.
Somebody
right?
might have done that.
Somebody might
can't
have,
imagine who.
but somebody who's trying to hit a warrior wearing chainmail with a 13 is not going to get there.
I mean, there's a big glowing
I was also
moonbeam,
very
and there was talk
distracted.
of corpse fuckery.
There's a lot happening, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
I was so
Exactly.
distracted, I just threw my pencil across the room. No, cat, no cat. No, it's mine. It's mine.
Between roll 20 and cats
Yes.
and our natural ridiculousness.
Yes.
Yep.
Gigi,
Okay,
It
I'm
is your
going to. I'm gonna toll him again.
I mean, you
I'm
done told him
tolling
once.
him.
You don't think he got this?
I'm
You don't
a-
think he?
I don't think he did. I'm gonna toll him again.
All right.
Look, I don't like using my
As I
spell
burn
slots.
mine
I only
like it's
those are
Christmas.
limited resources, and these people aren't worth it.
No. Same.
Yeah, see I have the intelligence stat, okay? I have the brain cell, I just don't share it.
I'm fairly certain that
right
the
now,
whole
it's
lot of
focused
you
on
are sharing
asses.
one brain cell.
Oh,
Gigi
Gigi's
gets it
husband
today.
borrowed hers.
All right, so that's a Constitution save,
Wisdom
Wisdom save,
saving throw.
Nat 20.
God, be less wise, you shit.
I'm not even letting him take any
And
damage because he Nat 20'd that shit. He's like,
okay, well he doesn't
I
anyway.
cannot die. I am
Okay,
of the Earfucker clan.
okay. Well, I am annoyed enough. I am sending Gally over there.
Okay. How does Gary attack?
Uh,
Well,
what did those people that attack us have? Like a dagger?
I mean, he can attack with his hand. Oh yeah, those people that attacked on the road,
Yeah,
they had
he's
short
got whatever
swords.
that guy was. He's got
Oh,
whatever that guy was wearing when he died.
all right. Well, he's got a short sword then.
Okay, well he gets like no bonuses, so he does not hit, but he's there to help with flanking for a Moog.
He is there, and no, he does not hit. But I mean, look, the dead guy has issues aiming,
Yeah,
as do.
that's he's so far he has missed fewer times than the living half orc. So
Yeah, that's saying
Accurate.
something.
All
okay,
right,
I've sent Gary over to assist.
looping back around to Moog.
All right. Does the zombie offer flank?
Well, Georgina does. So,
Okay. Well, then I'll head
but
over
yeah,
here.
the zombie does too.
Then I'll head over here. So we can just surround this motherfucker. And Moog's like, now half face orc face real orc in battle.
The
That'd be a
orc
very
looks at you
confusing state.
and he's like, I, I no.
And Moog will take advantage of his confusion to cast Booming Blade. And let's see here. 18 and only a 14.
You're still hashtag blessed, aren't you?
I was never blessed.
Oh, no, he wasn't. He was
Oh,
Far
outside
away.
the.
Moog was out of range.
Yeah, he was out
okay.
of range.
Then the 17 hits.
18 actually. He's
The 18 also hits.
all right. So he does 15 slashing and 3 thunder.
All right. So the 18 hits for 18.
Yep.
Got it. He's still looking very healthy.
For
But he
now.
does spin around. But he does spin around, and he now has a target.
Hmm.
You are too confused to live. So Moog, I'm pretty sure an 8 misses you, and I don't think a 16 hits either, does it?
Yep. Who just stands there as they slide off his armor. It's like, yes, Moo can see the fear. You know your life is coming at an end.
I think that's befuddlement, Moog, but okay.
When you get to Anjarak, tell him Moog sent you.
Well, with a nat 1 on his wisdom check, he's not smart enough to try to run away. So, y'all, let's see. Georgina
Orc pile!
Georgina likes she kind of likes the idea of Toll the Dead, but she decides, nah, let's just get this over with. Moog, Gary, and the half orc all need to make a dexterity saving throw.
What
Is
is
there a
stupid
pillar of
dwarf
fire
doing?
coming?
Moog gets 16.
Well, that's good because it's 31. It's 31 lightning damage, or save for half. So 16 will make the
Ow.
save. 14 also, how unfortunately, makes the save. So that's going to be 16 lightning damage. And she looks at the singed Moog and says, "Sorry, kinda,
Moog
a
will
little bit."
remember this. Dwarf has to sleep sometime, but Moog in this form never sleeps.
Hilda.
I mean, there's no other word for it.
I am still dropping the moonbeam on his green ass.
Okay. And that's a con save.
DC 14 con save. I know, he's a fucking orc.
Yeah, so he saves like a boss.
But
So
he
he'll take.
still takes 9 radiant damage.
He does. The very sky assaults me and I prevail.
Moog appreciates pathetic attempts by friends because it just prolongs Moog's enjoyment.
Dear God, as much as this is a fantasy of mine, will something hot just die? End of turn.
Trincarin.
Okay, so I'm noticing how Moog here is just swinging for the fences, but also like bleeding profusely. So I'm going to walk back behind, or run rather, back behind Hilda and around this conflagration enough that I don't provoke an attack of opportunity from Greenface Dude. And I'm going to end up behind Moog.
Sure.
And I'm going to cast a level 4 cure wounds on him.
Whoo. Goodness.
Yeah, he
31 points of healing. That's a good touch.
Get him, boy!
Moog, she touched you in your no-no place and you liked it.
And now I'm going to go disinfect it.
Wait, why is Moog bleeding less?
You're welcome.
Onward Crow,
Yes.
there's somehow still a living half-orc.
I left you a stabby spot open on his one flank.
All right, fine. I'll give it a shot. I'll slide on over and see if I can stick my rapier in between the ribs.
Alrighty. You could go for the eyeball, too, for
Yeah, but that's icky.
24 will hit. Yes.
Okay.
Get him!
Was 18? 18. No.
Yeah.
18,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, 18, yeah.
Sneak attack's a mother. Yeah, he's hurting bad. You did get between the ribs. You did not, however, get the heart. You may have gotten a major artery, but we're gonna
If
take a
you
minute
wish to
find
start
out.
screaming now, Moog will allow it.
That's nice.
The
of you.
half-orc looks between Moog and everyone else, and he's like, I don't know if he's talking to me or not, but my butt hurts. Gigi.
I mean,
Well-
Hilda's just blowing moonshine up his ass.
Basically. Alright, well, I told him once, I told him twice, I'm gonna tell him.
Eventually, you gonna tell him, and he gonna hear something.
Presumably, one day, he will suck at being wise.
Is it wisdom for you?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Well, roll damage, because this time he sucked at being wise.
Well,
And you did not suck at doing damage. The sound of a bell reverberates through the glen, and as he whirls in place, my cat is trying to climb the back of my chair. My cat weighs like 14 pounds now. This is not going well for him. But it's going even worse for this half-orc, whose head literally explodes.
Finally.
Can I help you?
he picked a whole bundle of oopsie daisies.
Oh, no!
Oh, DM cat.
Oh.
There, buddy. You can sit there, or you can leave.
All
Whatever.
right. Well,
All right. You have vanquished them. There's a whole lot of corpses.
Moog's gonna go back to the elf,
Jesus Christ.
slice off the two halves of her face,
Look at
and
this.
wear them over his own as a trophy.
And where it's going to carefully loot the bodies of valuable things before Moog decides to burn them or something.
John's got a
I'm
trophy
gonna
cat.
just go to the supply cart and get those healing potions.
Yes.
Okay.
Are any of the bodies intact?
Um,
No.
the merchant is
Okay.
intact.
Dibs. That is the new Georgie.
Okay.
I guess
promise
I'll
my next
stop
corpse would
calling
be Georgie.
Moonbeam.
I'll empty his pockets first.
All right. As you finish up looting, you can gather up all of your spoils of war. You can take yourselves a little short rest and raise the dead and wear their
Is
faces
anyone
as a
poisoned?
hat.
Did I hear someone was poisoned, or is that
Moog
just poison
was.
damage?
They just took poison damage.
Okay, so I don't have to
Oh.
use lesser restoration.
No, that's not. It's not like a long-term debilitating poison. It's just this hurts more poison, kind of like cayenne pepper on your blade.
Oh, now
Oh,
come
okay.
on. She wants to save Moog from something. Let her save him.
We have a lot more episodes to go.
Yeah, no.
We got to build up for
that
that. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
That is
Slow
where we're going to
burn.
call it for tonight. But as you all know, just because we have stopped the game portion of our night, that does not mean that we're finished, because we have been taking questions from the folks over on our Discord, where they have joined us on patreon.com/authors and dragons and paid for the privilege of skipping the line. Have I vamped long enough for you to call up questions, Rick?
Sure.
Good.
Okay. Let's see here. Our friend Zach of All Trades asks, "What is a horrible, no good, rotten, very bad habit that you nevertheless desperately want to see happen?"
I don't think I understand the question.
What is a terrible, what is a horrible, thing that you want to see happen?
Oh,
Us or our characters?
It's just I think it's for us.
Okay.
Oh, I need to
if I
think about
say
this
that
one.
if I say that Thanos had the idea for a good start, does that count?
I mean,
Yeah.
I I tend to sit back and just let fate and karma do their job. So, I mean, I have a list, but I don't want to jinx those things from happening. Let's say.
Yeah, I
I
guess
don't-
the awful things I want are karma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that I would never advocate for anybody being harmed or anything, but considering the state of the world right now, especially with like the strikes going on, if guillotines started to make make an appearance again, I wouldn't exactly argue against them.
For real.
They are
They've
really
shown up
very
at a
simple
few-
to build.
As
They've
a
shown up at a few
pacifist, I would
French
still
protests.
argue.
You can argue
The
all you
French-
like.
Yeah, the French
Yeah,
do
yeah, I
bring them
won't
to their
do anything.
protest, which is just delightful to me.
Well, the French only stopped using them in the 70s, right? In
Yeah,
the
right before I was born.
1970s. Yeah.
Ish, yeah.
So
That's the French
I'm
for
good
you.
with that.
They had a great idea and then they surrendered.
they're so very, French.
I don't know. I never try to wish harm on anything or anyone. I do try to fight the urge to giggle when something bad happens to someone who deserves it. But yeah, I am in general that obnoxious goody two shoes that you probably would hate to be at next to a party, unless I'm drunk.
There's a really ominous way of saying it, though. You say, "May you get the Oh God, how do you say it?
May you
you
get
get
exactly
all.
what you deserve.
May you get exactly what you deserve. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
may you have the fate you deserve.
Yes.
we've been conditioned to be too nice, and honestly, I think we
Not
need to
you and me.
yeah, I think we need to normalize speaking ill of the dead if the dead deserve it.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
I just don't, because usually I'm afraid I'm going to jinx myself by being mean about somebody
I
else,
mean,
and
are
that's
you
why I
going to
don't
turn
say
into
it
a,
out
you're
loud.
going to jinx yourself
I
by
don't.
turning into a terrible person?
I don't give a
Maybe.
shit what you say about me when I'm dead. I'm not going to be paying any attention to you. I'll pay less attention to you dead than I do now. And I know how long some of you have waited for email responses.
Yeah, after Harkness goes, his grave's going to be covered in so much semen, you'd think he was in the Navy.
Ew.
No.
Me and aircraft carriers, baby. I am that guy that if I didn't want to be cremated, I'd say, nah, bury me face down so the whole world can kiss my ass. But as it is, no, burn me up, and then put me in a milkshake. Poison my enemies with my
You know
everlasting
something? If
spite.
anything happens to you and somebody hands me a milkshake not too long after, I am not drinking it.
Okay, here.
Smart.
Ew,
I've never been
tastes
more
like
grateful to be
John.
lactose intolerant.
Oh God.
Okay, actually, I thought of a terrible, terrible thing that I would find amusing if it happened, even though I don't want Drew to suffer. But I would love to see Texas finally secede the way they love to threaten that they're going to do, and then
Awesome.
have to
Hmm.
survive on their own without the help of the country
And take
that
Florida
would.
with them.
Yeah, and take Florida
For
with.
real.
I'd really love to see Florida.
Except all of our Austin listeners from those states.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
that
will
and
import
Yeah,
Yeah,
them.
we'll
yes,
give
you
you
are
all a chance
We'll
to
excluded for
import
move.
being
them.
awesome.
yes, we will bring you
Y'all
in.
can
I will.
go. You can camp out in Misty's backyard. It's fine.
Yes,
It's a
there's
And,
plenty
and
of
small
room.
double
airport.
and double, especially if
Yes.
any of them are on our Patreon or are attending Authors and Dragons Con this August 11th to 13th.
Well, I
And if
mean,
you're not on our Patreon or attending Authors and Dragons Con, you can buy your way into us wanting you to survive.
oh yeah, we can be bought.
Ooh.
I always want you to survive. Just remember that. But I am, a
But
Pollyanna.
our love is for
I'm
sale.
I'm fairly certain our listeners would also go, yeah, Texas, go ahead, do it. I'm so, but
Yeah,
All
fuck around and
right.
find out, Texas.
Anybody
All
else?
right.
Kind of reminds me of Twitter. I will say I am almost enjoying watching it explode.
Twitter.
It's too soon to say
I'm not
implode.
watching.
Yeah.
Cat, what the hell are you doing?
I'm
Cat
gonna answer
showing
the
his booty on
question
camera.
too.
Cat things.
Is Gandalf licking his
I'll
balls
lick my
on
ass
No,
on
camera?
because he
camera.
doesn't have balls anymore. He's licking his asshole on camera.
Ah.
That's
Oh, okay.
Okay,
entertainment.
totally different.
Thank
He
you for
does still have a
clarifying.
butthole, but no, there are no balls on that cat.
Steve, maybe just
You've let
focus
him
on that for
listen to
the
Mikey
entirety of the
Mason too
podcast.
much.
Rick, do we have any more questions, or are we just going to
Yes,
talk
we
about my
do.
cat's
Please,
butthole?
God.
All right, our friend Kyle
Yeah,
the
please.
Goof asks if your game characters happened upon a convention hall, say this August 11th to 13th, full of podcast slash D&D fans, what would they do? For example, how would Moog and the others interact with the people there?
I think I have the easiest answer.
I
Yeah,
think you do. But I'm
I
right
think
behind you.
yeah, recruit. Well, you'd both be recruiting just for different activities.
Exactly.
Very different activities.
And I mean, we'd have different definitions of what downline meant, but to each their own.
Exactly.
Well, they would all be human, and it would depend on how hungry Hildy was at this point, and if anyone dared to, not be a vegan in front of her and give her an excuse.
Moog? What would Moog do?
Moog would look balefully upon these weird people and their cardboard gods.
It's not a Magic the Gathering convention.
Oh, they got cardboard Rachel and fuck, they had cardboard me at the last one.
We had the real you at the last one. We
I
definitely didn't need
know.
an extra.
Yeah, I know, but people kept throwing balls
To
in
replace
cardboard
Bevan.
Rick's mouth, which is probably a good thing because real Rick might not have enjoyed that. Uh, but yes,
Notice how he said
Moog would
might.
pretty much like go through that place like mowing the lawn.
Gigi, we'll just follow along behind
Ah,
Moog, resurrecting your own little army.
maybe, yeah. Gigi would probably enjoy wandering around and seeing what was happening and making a count of exactly how many long rests it will take to restore spell slots to reincarnate everyone after Moog has finished with them all. Because it's going to take a good number of spell slots, so she's got to plan how many she needs to, cast the whatever it is, gentle
Don't forget
repose.
to leave some for the buffet, though.
Well, those will just be the skeleton part of the skeleton army. So we'll have the zombie army, and then the buffet sections will become the skeleton army. Waste not,
I
want
approve of
not.
this level of recycling.
Yeah, cannibals
Ew.
and necromancers, they are efficient.
What can I say? We work well as a team. That's why we're roommates at Authors and Dragons.
The original recyclers.
So
Yup.
yeah, what that's saying really is if Rachel and Judy ask you to come back to their room and hang out and have a drink, don't go. Just run. You're
Reduce, reuse,
safer.
reanimate, baby.
You're safer with Bevan and a open Pornhub subscription.
Let's not go that far.
All right.
Hold on,
Let's jump.
one just came in here. A
Ooh.
request: can we get a fuck you for Kyle's brand new baby nephew Owen, who was born a week ago?
Oh,
Fuck you, Kyle. You
Sure.
think we're gonna say fuck you to a baby? Oh wait, we always say fuck you to babies.
Yeah,
Fuck you,
fuck
Owen.
you, Owen.
Fuck you,
You're a week
Fuck
old. You're a week
you,
old, Owen. So here's
Owen.
your very first fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't know. His uncle's one of our fans. It's
Yeah,
probably not his first fuck you.
yeah. That should be like a Fisher Price toy. My first fuck you.
Oh.
All right, what do we got on the Facey book?
Is that me? You want me to do it?
Yep.
Okay. On the Facebook, and we love our Facebook fans just as much, even though they don't throw money at us. But if you want to
Speak for
throw money at
yourself.
us, we'll love you more.
There
So
you go. We love our Facebook fans like 88% as much.
yeah, okay, yeah, I can go with that. Well, Greg Pettit asked, can you roll up characters for Zuckerberg and Berg and Musk and put them into a cage fight, preferably on the Island of Champions for a side quest?
No, we don't do horror.
Well,
At least not on this
and I'm pretty
podcast.
sure
yourself.
the fight would be this thing, So who
It
wants
would be
to
a
watch
slap
that?
fight.
I mean, we had
Mhm.
we had Fandango in combat for 7 years, which is kind of the same thing.
Yeah, I think this counts as a can you? Yes. Will you? No.
That.
Besides,
That.
didn't Musk's mommy say that he
All
was
right,
not
what else
allowed?
we
It's
got?
much more entertaining to watch the billionaires melt down online.
Exactly. Okay, so the
Pretty
the
entertaining
other
to ignore them too.
Yeah.
the other
Did we lose
question
Misty?
the
I
other
think we might have
question
lost
that we
Yep.
had was
Yeah, I
from
think
our
she froze.
All right.
dear.
Let me
We
I'll-
we
Oh, am I
broke
gone?
her.
take that one then. Our friend fuck you Mark. By the
Fumart.
way,
What?
Yep.
Oh God.
Yes,
Mark?
yes, our friend Fumark asks
Who seriously, it was episode 4 before y'all figured that out.
he asks what is the
Look, you expect me to pay attention to a quest when there's an elf ass to appreciate?
I mean, I
It's
did have it
Rick's
written
elf
down.
ass, so yes.
No, it's theater of the mind. Theater of the mind. Dear God, it's
I have a
theater of the
degree in
mind.
theater and my imagination isn't that strong.
Oh.
you
My
look at
superpower,
it?
babe.
Anyway, Fumark asks what is the first thing you'd buy if you won the Powerball?
I don't want to win the
I wouldn't
Powerball.
tell.
I really
None of
don't.
you would know. None of you would hear from me.
Yeah.
The first thing I would buy is a burner cell phone. So when I text y'all to say I won the
Yep.
Powerball, fuck off, you'll never hear from me again, you would not be able to trace my ass.
Yeah, I mean that's the realistic answer is like, I would disappear from the grid, but the facetious answer is the company RoboSend that just today they came out with a new transforming transformer, which is Grimlock of the Dinobots, which is my favorite fucking transformer, and it's $1,500 for this self-transforming giant fucking toy. And under normal circumstances, I'm not insane or rich, so unfortunately I can't get this. But if I had that amount of fuck you money, you can goddamn well be sure I would get that fucking thing.
If we have 150 people to each give you $10, you'd have 149 more people willing to give you $10 than most days.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that is true.
get on that.
Oh, great. Instead of the cocaine and beer fund, it's the let's get Rick a toy
I
fund.
Not that
support
kind of
this
toy.
fully.
Not that kind of toy.
Hey, we don't kink shame, and we're not asking him what he's doing with Grimlock because
For $1,500,
Grimlock's
I'm doing whatever the fuck I want.
Pretty
And
much.
for $1,500, just don't record it. No video.
I thought I was horrible for having a $150 Snorlax beanbag.
I mean, let's not talk
Yeah,
about fountain
the
pens.
guy with
Yeah.
or
What?
or magic cards.
Yeah, or magic
Maybe we
cards.
don't
Yeah.
want to discuss the 20,000 magic cards sitting in my office.
Well, and I gave you like 10,000 of them
Yeah,
to
or
go
my
through.
my aquarium.
Oh yeah, I wasn't counting those.
They
Yeah.
are expensive.
God.
Yeah. All right, let's
first
do one
thing-
more. If we have one more.
We have one more on the Discord.
Yeah.
So here's one from our friend Heinous Lizard, which is, what would you like the fans to do at A&D Con to troll the cast members who are not on this quest, aka not us?
Oh.
I think that it would be fun if our fans went up to all of the non-Quest for Competence cast members and tell them how much they really enjoyed all of the free copies of each of their books that they got from subscribing to Quest for Competence. I'm not giving you fuckers any free books, but
You just say it.
yeah.
Scare them to
God.
death.
I think everyone should do their best English accent to make Steve feel more at home. English people love Americans doing English accents.
true.
They
You
really
especially
do.
Bob.
You guys are so nice, because I was gonna say, we secretly replaced all of Bob's Bud Light with cans of sealed warm piss. How long will he notice, or will it take him to notice?
He
Oh
don't
my
have
God.
to
Convention's
feed
only
him.
3 days
Never an
long.
option.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my
I mean,
God.
the con's
Sorry,
only
Bob.
3 days long. Nobody would ever. We wouldn't get to the answer.
I mean, you could always send
All right.
Rachel messages about all the private stories that we've told about her.
I'm actually there though.
We can still do it.
That is
Yeah.
true.
All right, that's us for tonight. So thank you all for joining us. We will see you in a couple of weeks for Quest of Competence, and we will be back next week with some kind of random bullshit on a side quest. So until then, bye.
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 Authors and Dragons is brought to you under a Creative Commons license, meaning you are free to share this material so long as credit is given to those who created it, which is us, the people you just heard play the game. Opening and closing themes performed by the Gore Core 4.
Authors and Dragons! Authors and Dragons!
Wouldn't you like to fly in your moogaful balloon?